What's going on YouTube, and what up to the Dragon Squad? I am Ember, the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier, the Iceborn.
And we are ReactionDragonz, coming to you from the Dragon's Lair. And a quick reminder, guys, if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Do it! Do it!
Do it.
Do it.
Thanks so much for the support, guys. And what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
And looking forward to this one, guys. It's Dark, Season 3, Episode 1, Deja Vu.
Deja Vu. We are finally here, ladies and gentlemen, the final season of Dark. So a lot of you guys are saying, caps it off, solidifies it as the best show of all time. And I haven't even seen the season yet, but I believe you.
I believe you.
And yeah, with this title, it kind of reminds me, it's like, are we gonna see a scene with the new Martha and the 2020 Jonas on a train track? Because we're thinking with Deja Vu, some people have theories that Deja Vu happens when you have yourself, and then there's another version of you in another universe, and you guys happen to do the same thing at the same time, so it feels like you've already done it.
Yep.
So that could be it, or it could be what I was saying with the season finale of season 2, where Jonas made that reference to the Matrix, saying that Deja Vu is a glitch in the Matrix, and the follow-up to that they said in the Matrix movie is, it happens when they change something. So the question is, in this moment, are we experiencing a break in the loop? I feel like we are.
I guess what also is interesting, if it is a break in the loop, it's Jonas, the one with the scar, because I'm feeling if he goes to another world, there's another Jonas here, like another two Jonases, but the Jonas with the scar, let's say this is a break in the loop, if he gets any new memories, is he going to start gaining them as a stranger in the other world?
And if it's not, if this has already happened, that means the stranger already has experienced this.
And he had new Martha, and he still became Adam, even though he knew this Martha existed.
So that means he had that knowledge doing what he did? It's crazy to me. It's like,
I think that ties back into that's what Adam's trying to do. Like, he's trying to get it to where he's like, oh, now I know this new world exists, so I need to eliminate this old one.
But yeah, that would make the more sense. That would be more of a character-driven MO that that sounds like some shit Adam would do.
Like, sorry, I'm gonna kill this Martha because she's in a shitty world, even though I don't know why I can't bring her with me, because I'd be like, let me just bring her with me. But maybe he's already tried that, because apparently now, if new worlds exist, now it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah,
so
new
now,
rules, new
everything. Now Claudia's like, well, maybe I can put some respect in your name because I'm fucking calling you a fucking liar because I didn't believe you that you said there was a world without Jonas. So maybe there is. Maybe this is the world without Jonas.
Maybe the question is, Claudia claimed that there's a world and she's seen it. Has she seen it? Is this the world she's talking about? Has she seen this?
Yeah, because if this is a world without Jonas, then we'll see how bad this one is, because she made it sound like this one's even worse.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see what is different about it, because I'm sure it's gonna be some shit I feel like this is the same scene I've seen before, but it's completely different. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be crazy. We go in here and it's like everyone's not together. Like Ulrich's with Hannah, or
Peter and Benny are official couple.
Yeah, you have young Egon somewhere floating around. Like, sorry, I'm actually in 2019.
Yeah, who knows? But I mean, as far as keeping tabs of where everybody is at from the season finale, season 2. I mean, of course, there's the whole. I still want to see the journey of how the stranger becomes Adam. Because we've been getting we've gotten Jonas, which I call the beginning, and we got the stranger, which is the middle, and we have Adam, which is the end.
Right.
I still kind of want to see the progress of how 2020 Jonas becomes a stranger. Yeah. Again, I guess that's under the assumption that strangers already experienced what 2020 Jonas is about to experience with new Martha.
Right.
And then also, of course, the journey, how does a stranger get all deformed and wrinkly and become Adam? So it's I definitely want to see those journeys and see how
how does I become wrinkly because I become old and nasty?
Those definitely not old and nasty wrinkles. Those are more I'm exposed to a shitload of radiation.
Yeah, worse than Claudia.
Remember Claudia's dead body? They scanned her out with the Geiger counter, and she was off the record.
Well, I mean, how come Claudia doesn't look like Emperor Palpatine?
Well, obviously she got killed before she can turn that way, so no one made sure of that. The good news is you're not gonna look like Adam. Bad news is you're dead. But yeah, I want to see how that. And then as far as
Noah, speaking of which.
Yeah, adult Noah is dead, but young Noah is still there in the bunker with young Liz. So I want to see how that relationship even happens at all.
Oh, you're right. That means Noah will pop up. We'll probably get another regular Noah appearance.
Plus Regina is in the bunker, so she survives the apocalypse with 87 Claudia. So what happens to Regina now?
The new world.
Plus we got everybody in the new world. Plus you have Liz and Charlotte, which they touched fingers like ET style in the very last scene before the planet went to shit. So where's Charlotte? Or when is Charlotte? And when is adult Liz? Plus, Stranger used a time machine on Bartosz, Francesca, and Magnus. So where are they go? Because we know Francesca and Magnus become travelers. We know Bartosz becomes a traveler essentially. So I want to see that progression. How do they get to where they end up?
Yeah, where Noah ends up killing Bartosz. I'm guaranteed that was Bartosz.
I'm pretty almost 100% sure on that point. And then other than that, I mean, that's pretty much where everybody is at. I just feel like I'm not ready, but I am ready, just like it is with every episode.
Oh wait, there's one more. Ember will probably leave his future wife, who he's with right now, for this woman, Hannah.
No. The writing's on the wall. Hannah's shady, but yeah, Hannah's in 1954 as far as I'm concerned. And not only Hannah, Katarina was about to go in the tunnel and show a big ass bright light.
Oh yeah.
So when the hell's Katarina? Because at this point she can. What if the tunnel opened back up and she goes to another time period?
What'll be funny is that they both end up in 1987 by Mikkel, and they're freaking cats in an alley.
Who knows?
You know, Hannah and Katarina, they lock eyes and they both have or especially if Hannah has a machine, because Katarina didn't have them. No, she did. They both have a machine of like, oh hey.
What if Katarina goes in 1954 and Ulrich, Katarina, and Hannah are all there?
Hannah's like, oh, I'm here. Sorry, I already.
She walks out on Hannah fucking Egon, probably
Or even worse, Hannah talking to Ulrich again.
Crazy as hell. And then also, I want to get confirmation of these missing people that are in that 1921 Travelers picture.
Yep.
And those are people that we expected that they were, because we made some predictions last season, so I kind of want to see how that plays out, because I'm sure we're going to get the reveals of everybody in that picture.
I want to know that Abe Lincoln is.
Abe Lincoln, the dude in the back that kind of looked like Michael.
Yep.
So, a million questions. We want at least 1 or 2 answers, but I'm ready to talk later. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. And as usual, just take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The impressions do lead to more views. And as always, you can go ahead and catch the full-length reaction at episode 2 of season 3 on our Patreon. With that being said, let's fucking go.
Wenn wir wüssten, wie die Dinge enden,
It's Claudia.
I'm wondering too.
wohin uns unsere Reise führt, würden wir trotzdem die gleichen
That's a very good question right there.
würden wir andere Wege einschlagen.
It's like that $1 million question. They would say, if you could do it all over again, would you change anything? Most people say no. I also want to get to the bottom of the time machines. You know, who's actually building them? Is it Townhouse, or did Adam actually build them? Who are you?
Who the fuck are you? We're getting a new character right off the bat?
Already off the bat?
Wait, oh, this is like where Adam was. But it looks gone. Look at all the
Yeah, it looks
people.
like abandoned. We would think like that was 1921, so this could be any time in the present, and it would still look like that.
Who are you?
What do you have? They all have scars on their lip
Alright,
too.
never mind. The initiation, they take your lip.
Are they related?
cut it with-
What if it's the same person, young, adult, and really old?
There you go, that's it. That makes more sense. Burning is
Shit.
who are you?
That's crazy ass imagery. So
But they're burning this down like they're
Damn.
like fuck this place.
Like fuck Adam and everything he stands for.
Tell me. I guess it doesn't matter your name unless you're related. I want to know if you're related to someone though in the family.
That's crazy, the casting.
Yep. Martha, my
Martha.
boo.
Why are they zooming on her face?
I'm assuming you're 18 at this point, so you're my boo.
I don't even know what I'm like ready to be shocked by. Like I have no idea
Yeah.
where they're going with this.
Why did they say? Now we don't know why they burnt that down. How and where's Adam? Is he dead now? Like, 'cause we never see after Adam's point.
Yeah.
Like he dies of old age or he gets murdered.
And guys in the comments, if you know any other shows that the creators of Dark have already done, let us know.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like their only like their one masterpiece or they've done other work.
Or in the process of making a new show. Please let us know other shows like this.
Yeah.
All right, let
Wait,
me.
are those was the Dark title always backwards like that?
Die Frage ist nicht aus welcher Zeit, sondern aus welcher Welt.
Stop talking to me in riddles. Tell me who you are. I mean,
She wasn't even phased by looking at her dead body. Like she's not attached to that Martha at all.
and she wasn't even like phased to like see him. Like, oh wow, look at that. That's badass.
Instant.
Heute ist der Tag, an dem alles angefangen hat. An dem wir uns zum ersten Mal begegnet sind.
What the hell? Is this the new cycle?
Deine und meine Welt. In diesem Knoten untrennbar miteinander verbunden sind.
A new knot? Jeez.
Deine Welt?
Where are you going? You leaving?
She's like, anyways, bye.
Ich mach das wieder gut. Das verspreche ich.
He said the same thing to her. Like old Martha.
Bin ich hier?
God.
Oh shit. He said the same thing to her over her dead body. I'll make it right, I promise. Oh shit. And look, it's all backwards. It's crazy. She lives there?
What the fuck's what? Hold on.
It's Jonas's house, but Martha lives there?
Hey, look, the room's backwards.
Everything's backwards.
How many Marthas are there?
Wait, so in this world, is Martha live the same life as Jonas?
You still miss the fact that there's 3 Marthas.
Or is this the same one we're just seeing how she gets to where she is? And that's Mikkel.
Morgen.
Kein Wunder, dass du nachts nicht schlafen kannst.
If I could turn back time. Foreshadowing.
Mikkel's getting older too.
And Katarina's dressed like Hannah used to dress with the glasses and
Komm,
everything.
Mikkel, jetzt mach dich mal fertig.
Die Schüssel.
Everything's backwards. The staircase goes on the opposite way.
What's
My
crazy?
brain is melting right now. Well,
Oh, he's already fucking
and
Jessica.
Francesca or something. He's got dark hair.
He's like, oh, I got a different hair color. Sorry, you gotta. He's like, oh, I always end up with you in every world, baby.
Oh, they were destined to be together. He seems like he's living like how Ulrich used to live when he was a kid.
Soll ich dich mitnehmen? Es soll nachher regnen.
Shoot the yellow jacket.
Oh shit.
Ulrich hung
The
himself.
Ulrich hung, yeah. Oh shit, you're right. Yep, Ulrich hung himself. This is crazy as fuck. Oh my god. Oh,
Never mind, he
man.
didn't hang himself. Sorry. Well, still crazy as fuck. You're alive, Ulrich.
He's the one that's ripped out the picture. So who's he with? Is that Hannah?
I mean, he's wearing his jogging outfit, so he's still having the affair, maybe.
Or maybe in this future he chose Hannah over Katerina earlier on.
Guten Morgen, Schlafmütze.
Maybe he chose to be with her.
Oh.
Eine Riesenschlange beim Bäcker. Die Apokalypse naht.
The apocalypse is coming.
It's like so crazy. So I'm thinking either he chose to be with her or he's still cheating and that's why Katerina ripped his picture out.
Yep.
Oh! What?
Ich liebe dich.
Okay, well,
Schön bist du.
is that supposed to be Jonas? That's in
He
her
said, "I'll
belly?
be back."
Yeah. See, it doesn't change that. Wait,
No.
So wait, so Jonas doesn't exist in this one yet?
It's Egon's baby. She teleported.
I'm glad you think that. That'd be crazy. I'm absorbing this as it's happening. I'm still like,
My head's like
it's fucking me six
like,
ways to
it's
Sunday.
me, Hannah, not Jonas. So where's Jonas then? She's
Oh, still Eric.
yeah, he's still missing.
Shit. Bro, this is like amazing.
What is he gonna do when he runs into all this?
He's gonna be even more fucked than we are. He's like, what is going on? Why do you live in my house?
Think about
Even like the chairs on the other side, everything's backwards visually. It's crazy. It's like when you play Mario Kart 64 and they have the mirror cup. Or the extra cup, everything's backwards.
And watch fucking Noah. He switches hands when he eats his apple and his knife.
So I wouldn't even be surprised at this point.
Hey, Mutter.
Kilian.
Killian. Who are you?
Na los,
Get your hands off Martha.
Mama wird sonst
Say no, in this world she's my girl. Deal with it.
You have a receding hairline. You're gonna go bald in like 3 years. And you're in high school. Sucks for you.
I wonder if Bartosz still had feelings for Martha.
Es wird wieder passieren.
He's missing an eye this time?
Wieder passieren.
What the fuck?
Peter. He looks different.
Yeah, it looks a little different.
Wieder passieren.
Wait, are his ears messed up? Charlotte looks a little different. This is so crazy.
Yeah.
Wie war's beim Arzt?
Gut, war ja nur Routine.
Fine, just a checkup. What if she's the one that's cheating?
Bin spät dran. Ich hab nur was vergessen.
Yeah. She does look kind of
She
like feisty. Like she could be doing some shit.
looks good.
And his ears are fine, but his eyes. So damn, that leads me to believe like,
Ulrich.
who beat him with a rock this time?
Ulrich or Mikkel? Look at that same picture ripped up. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
And they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Who are you and why are you in my house?
It's me, Jonas.
They're like, who?
Oh,
Think about what if he doesn't exist?
But he's in her belly right now. Or he doesn't exist. It's like Claudia said, I've seen a world without you.
I'm saying, I think that's what's happening. Why is everything backwards? It's a perfect way to like illustrate that this is a different world than the other one. It's brilliant. Yep, see, he's the
No, Jonas doesn't exist.
He's I'm the new Jonas here, sorry. So the question is, how does Martha know Jonas exists then? Who told Martha about this world?
Exactly.
Oh, Waller doesn't have the fucked up eye.
Nope. He hasn't seen
Oh my god, I missed you. What the fuck happened?
Einen neuen Schüler erhalten.
Oh no, don't go up to her. She doesn't know you.
She doesn't know yet.
The jacket coat. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
So in this one's Bartosz like,
But Bartosz is talking about this stuff, so maybe
Yeah.
like, hey Bartosz, this shit's real.
Andere Sterne, Planeten
he's still got more blood on his hands. It's crazy.
In Reifenprofilen abgleichen.
So he's still here.
Yeah.
Und ein richterlicher Beschluss.
Das ist eine Bitte.
Hopefully, maybe Regina doesn't have cancer this world.
Hopefully.
Wie geht es dir?
But the plant's still here, so I'm not sure.
Es geht.
Oh no.
Oh no, I fucking just jinxed it for you. I'm sorry,
Oh.
Alexander. Is she not
Maybe
here?
she died sooner. Maybe she's already dead. Oh shit, I think she is already dead.
Eine kurze Erinnerung, dass alle nachmittags AG.
Ich weiß, dass Ulrich und die Kinder, dass das zu ihm gehört. Und ich will, dass du weißt, dass ich dem nicht im Weg stehe.
Das ist aber sehr großzügig von dir.
Okay, so it was Ulrich's picture that was ripped out. He just left this in his world. He left Katerina to.
Er wollte noch was vorbeibringen.
Was denn vorbeibringen?
Ich weiß nicht. Irgendwas für die Schule, für die Kinder.
Damn, she suspects I'm cheating. Look at her. She's like, oh shit.
Like, you got some nerve.
No, she.
Nein.
Dann hat er es vielleicht vergessen.
Look at her. She's like, yeah, you're experiencing what I experienced. Fuck.
But she doesn't even know what. But yeah.
But then who's the other girl?
Another question is their childhood? Does their childhood go the same way? They just make like little changes in their decisions, and that's what leads them to where they are now.
Damn, Ulrich left her and got her pregnant. But who's she cheating? Damn, Ulrich, you're dirty ass motherfucker. You're cheating on Hannah, even though you made. I mean, you did it the right way by
That just
leaving.
means he's a cheater by nature. It doesn't matter who he chooses, he's gonna cheat. Oh shit!
Oh no. Sorry, who the fuck are you?
Why are you staring at me like that?
Ist alles in Ordnung mit dir?
Oh,
Confusion level 9 million.
Like Hannah?
Holy fuck!
I'm like you, Jonas. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I feel there's no way the stranger could have experienced all this. We would have known. We would
What
have.
if he did? He's such a dick for not telling Jonas. I mean, I guess he can't.
I feel like he would have.
I feel like he at least should be like, hey man, there's a new world. I can't say anymore. There's a new world. I'll leave it at that. They're cheating together, maybe.
Maybe. Yep, because this is where Ulrich and Hannah were. Yep, they're fucking. Oh shit!
Das hat sich halt früher aber ganz anders angehört.
This morning. Oh my god.
Keine Ahnung.
Ich habe die Schichtpläne aus dem AKW, wir können das abgleichen.
Did you just run in here to be a cock block? Give me some
Sorry.
name.
Going to your wife, Ulrich. I'm disappointed in you, Ulrich.
Yeah, Ulrich.
Damn, Ulrich once a cheat, always a cheat. No matter what world you're in, he's a cheat.
He double cheated this one.
Doesn't matter who he's with.
He fucking cheated on Katerina and Hannah.
Yeah.
Und weil sie blind waren mit Augen und Herz, wurden sie gestraft für ihre Sünden. Im Hier und im Jetzt.
But when, in the original, didn't the guy have the black across his eyes?
Yeah. Like it looked like the charred eyes.
Helgi has one eye missing, but maybe that's connected.
Like that, the same eye too.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's hurt.
That's
so,
ripping his
Jonas
heart
is
out.
Such a heartbreaking.
He's like, my mom doesn't recognize me, my girl's dating this asshole.
He's like, I'm a good guy actually. Don't put hate on my name.
I'm sure you are, but
Sorry, you're not our Johnny. You're not ride or die with us. We would ride and die with this Jonas. Had I ride and die with you, Killian, I'd be on your side. But right now, fuck you.
Keelan's looking at Jonas like Thanos is looking at Wanda. I don't even know who you are.
Keine Ahnung, was du von mir willst, aber ich will nichts von dir, okay? Also hau ab.
Bitte hör mir zu. Vielleicht weißt du nicht, wer ich bin, aber heute ist der 4. November und Mikkel wird...
Mikkel,
Elkanwald, Hannas Mann. Er ist nicht, wer du denkst,
Hannas Mann, willst du mich verarschen?
Shit. There's some truth around here.
Ich kenne keinen Michael Kahnwald. Hannas Mann ist mein Vater und der heißt Ulrich.
Shit.
Ich weiß nicht, auf was für ein Trip du bist, aber jetzt verpiss dich endlich, okay?
Gosh. Oh, Michael doesn't exist then. Fuck.
And this relationship...
Which will make sense. That's why Jonas doesn't exist.
So that means Michael doesn't go through the thing tonight.
Exactly. And she's deaf? I didn't even pick up on that.
Well, wasn't she talking at the beginning?
Was she though? But I don't think she was.
I thought she said something to him at the beginning.
I don't know. I have to go back.
Hold on.
Does this mean Elizabeth doesn't exist and she's the only child?
Or Elizabeth does exist, but she can talk.
Or Elizabeth's the one that can
She's
talk?
gonna have lines this season.
Shit.
Mama?
Yep. Shit.
Papa?
This is fucking crazy. I wonder what everyone else's reaction was to all our dark fans when they saw this.
They're just like, yeah. It's that kind of season.
Opa, ist alles okay?
Shit.
Oh, Dana's face right there, whole like that part of the face.
Yeah.
Smashed. She died this year.
Yeah, this year.
Oh,
It was like a few months ago.
is he a priest?
Stimmt es. Ich wollte wissen, ob hier jemand begraben liegt.
So Michael doesn't exist.
Is that Noah?
Could
Like
be.
the Noah's, I mean, he's Noah's role.
Kann ich dir weiterhelfen? Du hast dich wohl verlaufen.
Den Generalschlüssel für das Kernkraftwerk.
Soll es ein Scherz sein?
He looks evil as fuck.
Did it have any relation to the girl with the scar on her face?
I don't know. He definitely looks like he could be a
He can't go
Noah.
upstairs either.
Think about it. He interacts with his other future selves.
Verschwindest, rufe ich die Polizei.
Shit, an apple. So he wants a master key to the plant?
He's like, I'm not gonna even put my hands on you.
Yeah, I think you're dead, Burn. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
What if he's worse than Noah?
God!
Guys, sorry.
I would have had my neck covered. You gotta earn this.
One would probably just hold it, like the other two, hold his arms. It's inevitable. God, he looks evil as fuck. They all
He's
do.
evil because he's just seeing all that shit happen.
What
They're like against it. They're like, fuck the time period. Fuck the nuclear power plant. This is how this whole shit got built. You guys fucked my childhood.
They look like they just, kind of like the opening scene. Like some men just want to watch the world burn. That's what I think of. Like they just want to kill everything.
They just don't want it to happen.
No
Like,
rhyme or
It's
reason.
a virus.
Yeah, we just want to end it
You
all.
guys are trying to end it this way. We're gonna end it by just killing everything.
So they still have the relationship with the money and the drugs and stuff. I love how some things are different, some things are the same.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guarantee they're getting keys to the plant so they can set off the explosion, just cause an apocalypse, just to fuck it all, burn it all.
Like they're trying to kill us. They're the type of people that I will kill Mikkel or I will kill Jonas just to end it.
Yep.
I will end Adam.
But who are they?
Train tracks.
Yep.
And if Jonas is gonna be there,
yeah, Jonas is gonna be there.
Deja vu.
Yep. Shit. Well,
hey.
It's gonna get something right. Fuck.
She's gonna be freaked out.
Ich will dir keine Angst machen. Das ist alles schon mal
See?
gesehen. Das Licht, der Wald, ich. Ein Déjà-vu.
Mhm.
Oder ein Fehler in der
Damn, is she gonna feel that though?
She's tearing up. She has to feel it.
Ich glaube, ich weiß jetzt, warum ich hier bin. Warum du mich geholt hast. Damit ich es ändere.
Yep.
Mikkel ist nicht bei euch? Die Babysitterin ist krank und er wollte nicht allein zu Hause bleiben, deswegen ist er mitgekommen.
Keine Ahnung, was die Scheiße hier soll. Mikkel ist alt genug, der kann auf sich selber aufpassen.
See, and that's why. Mikkel doesn't come to this night, so he never gets taken to the cave. Hence why Michael doesn't exist.
Who disappears then?
That's a question. Who disappears in his place? But this is crazy because now we can get a whole new 1987, a whole new 1954. Like, who knows the possibilities now?
Yeah. Then so is the other world done? Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Why did I say it like that?
Satan? Is that you? Is gonna be somebody with tar in their face? Oh shit! Who is
that? Agnes?
Or is that Elizabeth?
Who the
I can't tell. It looked like Elizabeth kind of, but
who the fuck is that?
God damn it!
Fucking stupid black tar. I wonder if that's Martha. Damn, him and Charlotte getting it in.
And the birds. So crazy. Still getting rid of the drums. So it's like shit. And I wonder what happens to Claudia in this timeline.
Yeah, we still haven't seen Claudia. Shit.
Shit. Who? It is Killian.
Oh no, they're back together.
Oh, okay. So it's the real Killian.
Yeah, bitch, you left your girl
so
back.
So no one goes in the cave.
Mikkel's here.
Yep.
Get out of there. Alright, you got confirmation. Get out before you get fucking caught. No one knows you. You're just some creepy kid with a scar. Unfortunately, Jonas, I'm sorry.
Remember, Jonas, this is what you originally wanted. To everything go back to normal, except for it's not normal, but it kind of is. Of course.
And they're all gonna experience it.
Oh shit!
Who's body?
Is it Mads? Who is it? Oh shit! It is Mads.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep, it's Mads. It's like my uncle.
They're gonna show her dad, and that is the same. It's saying it's his brother. Like, hey, you found your brother.
He's gonna find out a lot faster this time.
Because they have the actual thing on there. There's no DNA, nothing. Like someone wants him to know.
Shit.
So who's doing it that wants him to know? Who's doing the time portal? And they're still scorching the eyes. Emperor Palpatine?
Ich habe lange auf diesen Moment gewartet. Du zurückkommst.
They finally, someone that fucking knows me.
They expected you?
Mikkel, ist nicht zurückgereist. Wirst in dieser Welt nie geboren. Ist das nicht das, was du wolltest? Ist diese Welt zu dem gleichen Schicksal verdammt?
Shit.
Who are you?
Wird auseinanderbrechen.
Not Claudia.
In dieser Welt genauso wie in deiner. Und wieder.
Why though? Who's doing it here?
In dir.
God.
Because of you, still, even though I don't exist in this world. Why?
Because you can become Adam?
Und wegen mir.
Martha.
Oh my god! That caught me off guard as fuck. I should have known. Townhouse. What the fuck? And this is the one I think that we saw in the beginning of the episode. The one that.
When did she make the transition?
1888?
Whoa!
She went 133 years. Just like Jonas did.
And he's doing like some mad scientist shit here.
What was it, September 21st?
So she's like, yeah, she's Jonas. So that's her version of Adam.
Yeah.
That's
I mean it makes sense, but it's like, fuck.
So where's the middle version of her?
But they had this shit made in 1888.
Jonas?
Not Townhouse.
He's aged like a stranger. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. What does this mean? Is this where he took Bartosz or Magnus?
Ich bin nicht Martha.
Was soll das bedeuten?
So this is new, like you said, breaking the loop or tying the knot or whatever fuck.
Ich bin hier, um dir zu helfen, den Ursprung zu finden. Wie der Anfang für alles ist.
Clearly, Mikkel wasn't it.
Und in meiner.
Wow.
Jeez, the fucking Louise.
So
what an episode! Holy shit, Deja vu. Holy fucking shit. Glacier, what you think?
The apocalypse from start to finish. It was like scratching my head, asking questions. And probably that annoying person in theaters. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Because we get the opening with the motherfucker we never even met.
Yeah, this episode was confusing and enlightening at the same time. Like I never felt something like this. Might be one of my top 3 favorite episodes in Dark. Period.
Just because
it's weird. It's the first episode of season 3, and it's already like just because one, it's brilliant how they illustrated the new world by making literally everything backwards. The font, the date, the way the houses are designed. Even the fucking cave, I feel like the chair was on the opposite side of the cave.
Yeah, it took us a while. We had to go back and look, so we knew that those 3 motherfuckers, when they zoomed out, you called it by the date that they're in the other world.
Exactly.
They're in the original world.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that because we're going to be all over the place. I'm going to try to like go by the notes so we can at least do this in some kind of order, but you know how it goes. All right, so first off, I guess we can kind of start at the end because there's so many questions that arose from the end. So as far as Martha, so we're under the assumption that Martha in the new world is essentially the new Jonas in terms of her character arc, where
same Adam.
Yeah, she becomes essentially the Adam character in this world, which is crazy. First
off, no, not Adam, Eve.
I guess you can say she's Eve, which would make sense because they have all these Apple references that have to do with Adam and Eve and the Apple. And I think one of the episodes is called Adam and Eve or something like that. So yeah, that actually makes sense. So essentially, instead of Adam, she's Eve. But
damn,
when she's in the forest and the whole scene where in the original world, Mikkel's the one that goes into the cave. No one goes into the cave this time, which explains why Michael doesn't exist, why Jonas doesn't exist.
Yep.
But Martha sees a version, and I'm stupid. Like it kind of looked like Elizabeth, just because like the facial feature reminded me of the Elizabeth that we saw in the photo that when we found out that she's Charlotte's mom. But obviously, it was Martha.
I called her Agnes, so
yeah. Obviously, it was Martha, which would mirror the fact that when Mikkel was in the forest, he saw Michael covered in dark. So that would make way more sense. Sorry, guys. It was in the moment. Fuck. But, so that's crazy as hell. And no one goes in the cave. Jonas doesn't exist. But somehow the apocalypse still happens. And when Jonas gets out to this other world and he tries to go and see Mikkel, once he realizes that Mikkel never goes with them, which is why he never goes in the cave, that's when he runs into Martha as an old version Martha. So that whole show is crazy, and she's pretty much telling him, like, we have to find the origin, because obviously the whole Mikkel going into the cave, turning to Michael and hanging himself is not what starts it all. There's some deeper origin we got to get to the bottom.
Because there's no Mikkel here to start off the
exactly.
chain. Something else started off the chain over here. He's like, we got to find an origin that fucks up both our worlds.
And then we see...
And what fucks up her world that makes her have the arc where she becomes basically Eve of this world? Because Adam's Adam over here, Eve's over here. What fucks up? Like, it has to have something to do with that new motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, because it seems like that guy, obviously in the first scene, he's burning the whole 1921 study down. So the question is that Adam's study or is that Eve's study? Because it's designed, I didn't even check to see if that one, everything was reversed, but...
I think it's Adam's. But you're right, I don't know.
Because we know they can travel between both worlds because...
I don't think it showed a date, did it? It didn't show a date at the beginning.
It didn't show a date, but we see everything is like dusted as fuck. So we can only assume at the very most, like, I would assume it's probably either 1987 or 2019.
I think it's Adam's because I think the pictures on the wall.
Yeah, those are identical as far as I'd have to go back and, yeah.
Those pictures are the ones that...
But yeah, we assume that that's Adam's study and not Eve's study.
Yeah.
So seems like they're like kind of like the Joker in the sense of like some men just want to watch the world burn. I don't know what world they're from, what time period they're from, but obviously they remind me of Noah, the fact that they interact with their future and past selves. They all like hang out together. This one, there's 3 of them, and they almost like have the same mannerism. They like fold their hands at the exact same time and shit. And they look evil as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's take out the little one then. Guess what? Now you both drop.
I guess so, unless it's some crazy shit.
It's a paradox. Yeah. We'll find out.
So I was first thinking like, who are those 3? The one that's like I guess like the middle one, he kind of looked like this new character, Killian.
Yeah.
Which is like Martha's new love interest. But I can't explain I don't think it is, only because of the fact that the little boy has a cut on his lip, which would explain why all the generations have the cut. And this one, Killian doesn't have that cut.
It could be though, because if they're in the world of Adam burning it down, this is the Killian of this world. It doesn't have a scar.
So maybe that's
Killian from this world. We've never even met that motherfucker.
Yeah, so either the scar lip ones are from the world that we've already met in seasons 1 and 2. We just never met that character yet until now.
Right.
Or there's a third world, or they're from the world that we're introduced in this, and it's not Killian at all.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Because if it is Killian, then my theory is it's a Killian of this world. We just never got introduced to him. He got fucked over dirty with this whole timeline shit. He's part of it, and that's why he's going to destroy everything.
Yeah, he feels like he's just because he goes to 1987 and kills Burn to get the master key to the plant, which means they're trying to like hijack the plant and just destroy it.
I wonder what they're going to do with the plant because the plant should be already destroyed at this point, right?
Well, we know it's not because we don't know that the 2020 apocalypse we're only assuming that
they were when they killed him, they were what, 1988?
They were 1987. I'm pretty sure it was September 21st, I think, 1987. So I think at this point, it's safe. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to kickstart the apocalypse to happen sooner instead of later.
Yeah, you're right. 87. So that means because the apocalypse happened. No, the apocalypse already happened. Didn't the apocalypse happen in June of 2020? When the last season?
Yeah, happened in June 2020.
June, July, August.
June 27th, I believe.
So then, yeah, the apocalypse already happened in this timeline. Yeah, it's already done. Because Adam and everyone's gone. That's why they burnt the study at the beginning. Adam's not there. He went fuck all wherever. Him and the Travelers, him and Magnus and Francesca. So why would they want the nuclear power plant key? Unless they're going to do something in the 1988 timeline, because technically the power plant still exists.
And they already discovered the dark matter based on what Claudia found out from burning that one episode.
What are they doing then?
I mean, the way
what
they look.
What can they do because the apocalypse already happened?
Well, it happens in 2020. It doesn't happen in 87, so maybe they're just trying to start the apocalypse sooner.
Then that would just fuck up everything.
Yeah, because if that happens in 87, think about all this shit after it.
Like they're erasing everything because the Jonas never exists. Mikkel never goes back to the timeline.
Yeah, they would erase all that shit.
So that's what they're trying to do, I bet.
And that would erase any hope of anybody stopping it, I would feel.
So I don't know if
they kill Claudia before she can become old Claudia. They kill.
I mean, they look menacing, but I don't even know if they're the villains. Because right now I don't like Adam. Sorry, Adam killed our girl Martha.
And that ties me to another question. Okay, going on the list here. Okay, so the fact that we see Martha, she sees a stranger, and stranger is looking as if he was under the assumption that Martha was dead. Because he sees her and he goes, oh my God, you're still alive. How is this possible?
Right.
But $1 million question is, if we're to believe that that's the same stranger that 2020 Jonas becomes, wouldn't he have remembered that Martha 2.0 took him to the other world and he would know this other world exists?
He would know that, be like, hey, that's Martha.
Exactly. So that leads me to believe that what if, at the moment that new Martha takes Jonas to the new world, at the same time, the stranger takes Francesca, Bartosz, and Magnus. Well, we're assuming he takes them back to 1988, because that would explain how who we think is Bartosz is the age he is in 1921, and also that would explain how Magnus and Francesca are older in 1921.
Right. I think it's different. I think it's. I think this is all different. I don't think because if it's playing out like we always thought, like the whole season we were like a broken record. Oh, is this different? Is this different? And it was all meant to happen. If it was meant to happen, to your point, Jonas eventually would assume age out, be the stranger, be in 1888, and he would remember, or at least know enough where he turns around, he's not going to just automatically think that's the original Martha. He'll be like, oh, you're the one that traveled.
Because we're thinking, like, because if that's the stranger, if stranger is in 1988 and he just aged out, that means he'll be Adam's age in 1921. So, like, from an age standpoint, all of that will make sense as far as, like, how they age to become who they are. And it's, like, to the travelers. But I guess the $1 million question is, did Adam know that this other Martha existed when he decided to kill our Martha?
Yeah, that's the $1 million.
Because he said, I'm the trigger man. Everything is supposed to happen. I'm just trying to give it a little push.
Now he could, but he didn't. Maybe this never happened where she met Jonas at a young age. She could have met him like between the 33-year period, and that's what kind of drove him off. Like, oh, I'm gonna end this world and somehow get that Martha. But now they're changing again. Like, no, we gotta stop him.
Yeah, because what I was originally thinking is
that Adam or no? Never mind.
What I was originally thinking is somehow, like, call it a paradox or whatever. Somehow, when New Martha took 2020 Jonas back to her world, it separated his consciousness from the stranger's consciousness, and that is why the stranger didn't develop all the memories of what Jonas experienced in the other world, and that's why he didn't realize that Martha was still alive in another world.
Right, but wouldn't that mean that this Jonas ends up going back, or the younger Jonas? That means his memories wouldn't get wiped if he ends up going back, would they? Because that means he would have to forget. That's what you're saying too. He ends up aging out to be stranger.
Well, I'm saying that because their consciousness are separate, maybe somehow, I don't know how I'd explain it, but somehow this Jonas that's in the new world is a completely different person than the stranger that goes in 1988. Because that would explain why the stranger doesn't have his memories. And I don't know. I mean, maybe like when you go to a new world.
So what happens when that Jonas, the one that we're talking about, goes back to our world? Because he all he has to do is get his hand on one of those devices. He goes back to our world. He ages out, becomes a stranger. Is his memory going to be wiped?
I guess we don't really have proof that he does go anywhere because I'm on assumption that he goes in 1988 and he ages out and becomes Adam and he just goes in 1921 and he's still experimenting in 1988 to maybe perfect that time machine he ends up building. So that would explain that arc, how he even got to that point.
I think it's different. In my opinion, I think it's different.
I think they're two different people, but I don't know if it's because something has changed. I mean, I guess that would be the only way to explain it. Something has changed.
I think it's different. I think it's that little thing they were talking about. What is it? Not or some shit.
Well, yeah. Martha told Jonas before she went off. Well, we're assuming she went to 1988. She said this created a new knot.
So I think it's new. I think they're trying to like break it because the new world ends up being an apocalypse too. According to old Martha.
We just don't know how, but we know that apocalypse happens.
It's the same play out, just different chess moves.
So okay, I guess that's something it's yet to be seen. I'm sure. I mean, this is literally episode 1, so I'm sure we're gonna find out that explains how the stranger does not remember ever meeting Martha, and also if Adam was in the dark about this other Martha existing. And if he was in the dark, why did he, with confidence, go and kill his Martha?
Unless he was saying like he was like, oh, if I kill her, that takes away anything you're holding on to do. Like you're at this point,
maybe that's why he's like, oh, you live with this pain, you become me. This is what needs to happen.
Because they're kind of like the foreshadowing. Like I think that was the beginning of that episode or the one before, where he's sitting in the chair holding her medallion, old Adam, and remember like confused, like what the fuck is Martha sitting there? And then eventually, it was a whole different scene.
They're talking to like people that aren't there.
They aren't there anymore, right? So I'm wondering if he's like, I have to take away your only crutch because it's the only thing that keeps you keeps you morally good.
So I guess that we'll find that out. Is like, did Adam do that just to kind of say, look, this is the only thing that stops you from becoming me, so I got to take that distraction away? Or is it that he already knew that this other world, this other Martha existed, and that's why he wanted to destroy this reality, which would mean that the stranger in 1988 does become Adam and does already meet the other Martha.
Bitch, don't kill that Martha. Like, if you're trying to end up with this Martha, you could have kept her, or if she did have to die no matter what, kill Killian. That motherfucker's with your old Martha right now.
Well, Killian is innocent. He's like, I just exist. I just happen to have the game to spit game at Martha because Jonas doesn't exist.
Whatever, you look like you're fucking 35 spitting a game to high school, but you already have a receding hairline. You look like you should be bald already.
He's like, you didn't keep that same energy when you saw stranger fucking Martha. Keep the same energy. He's the same age.
Well, it's still Jonas. Well, it doesn't matter. It's still Jonas.
But, so yeah, I guess we still have 7 more episodes to go, so we'll find that out. But let's talk a second about what's different in the new world and what's the same. That shit blew my brains out of my skull as it was happening. So I guess we'll start with what's different. Obviously, Hannah and Ulrich end up like being together, not like an affair. So Ulrich leaves Katerina and ends up just being with Hannah, and they have a fucking kid on the way. Hannah, obviously,
she's pregnant.
And she seems like, and she doesn't seem like the vindictive type that she was in our world. So the question is, does she end up like one thing? Does she find Boris's gun passport in this world? Does that ever happen?
Yeah, that's a question too.
Also,
we haven't seen no fucking Claudia.
Yeah, and then Katerina, and the fact that Hannah lives in Ulrich's, like what we say, like Jana's house, and Katerina and the rest of the Nielsen's live in Enos's house.
Damn that.
So that was crazy as fuck, because that means that obviously because Enos never adopts Mikkel, maybe for the reason she never has a reason to stay in the house and just puts it up for sale, and Katerina ends up buying it.
So instead of Ulrich killing himself, he just left the family completely. Like, I choose Hannah. I
choose Hannah. That's it.
And that, I guess that has like.
And that explains why in the family picture on the wall, Katerina rips Ulrich's picture. It's not because we were thinking, oh shit, Ulrich's the one that hangs himself. But no, it's because Ulrich chooses Hannah over Katerina.
And I wonder if he leaves her on that day, the same day that Mikkel hung himself, and that's just like a big.
Yeah, maybe that's just like a parallel date or something big happens. But crazy thing that leads to me is the fact that Ulrich is, I mean, I kept defending Ulrich, but he's kind of a piece of shit as far as like from a relationship standpoint. Because he ends up cheating anyway. He ends up cheating on Katerina for Hannah in our world. He cheats on Hannah. No, we assume he still cheats on Katerina with Hannah, but just does it the right way by leaving her.
No, he's like, I cheated on her first, I got caught, and then I'm like, look, I want to leave you. I'm pretty got Wolf of
We don't know. We don't know how that went down, but
I think he cheated at this point.
I mean that would explain why Katerina rips his picture. And then I hate your ass.
And then on top of that, he ends
up cheating on Hannah anyway, a pregnant Hannah with Charlotte. So it's like,
and Charlotte's cheating in this world.
And Charlotte's cheating, and Peter's a priest. Peter, like, I thought, is Peter the new Noah? But no, Peter's just a priest instead of a therapist. And I guess
or is he the Noah?
I don't know. That would like, so that means that he must never have had a relationship with Benny. Maybe he chose it because he had those urges.
Or he's straight in this world.
Or yeah, maybe he's not, and he had those urges, and he's like, I don't want to go down this path. How do I stop this? So I'll become a priest. So I by like God's law, I can't do all those things, or I'll go to hell. I don't know. But I guess maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. But the fact that Charlotte's the cheater in this one. And it would make sense, obviously, because Ulrich and Charlotte work in the same department together. We find out, so that's just crazy shit that's different. Regina's dead in this one. She's already had, we can't confirm she died of cancer though.
Right, we can't confirm that.
Because it could be like an Egon thing, like she had cancer but didn't die from that. Maybe we'll find out, because she dies September 19th of 2019, so it's only been a few months. And it's crazy because like a couple of the times like when those three generations of whoever they are go to burn, that's September 21st. And I think also when Martha goes to 1988, it's September 21st. So it's like, maybe there's something about that date, because it reminds me of like when Egon dies, and it's like a day after the apocalypse happens. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, it's the day before the apocalypse happens. So I feel like maybe Regina didn't necessarily die of cancer, she died of something else.
Possibly.
But other than that, so we talked about how Peter's a priest now. Helgi, instead of his ear getting blown out, or no, his ear never got blown out. Instead of his ear getting bashed with a rock, his eye does.
That's fucked up.
So what happens there? Because obviously maybe that has something to do with some parallel time travel where someone tries to take out Helgi as a little kid still.
And who would
do it?
Would Ulrich do it? Because Ulrich doesn't have any motive to go through the cave because Mikkel didn't go through.
I don't know. But speaking of Ulrich, another crazy thing that's different is the kids, the Nielsen's and Killian was there. They all were in the bunker and they all saw Mads' body go through instead of Peter and Tronti.
That means Ulrich's gonna find out.
Ulrich's gonna find. He's not gonna do all this crazy shit to find out it was Mads. He's gonna know right off the rip because his name tag is still
there.
And
is Claudia or someone else gonna show up down the bunker?
We haven't seen Claudia. That's another thing. We haven't seen Claudia in the mix at all. So we don't know if she's even part of this whole time travel shit. But I feel like she is because remember, she told Jonas in season 2, episode 6, that there is a world without you, and trust. And she's insinuating like, look, it's worse. Like a world without you is worse than a world with you. So I'll take my chances with having Adam here if there's a chance that we can stop.
Tell me, Eve's worse than you?
Yeah, or the 3 generations. They seem like they're way worse than Adam or Noah.
Well, they're over there. They're in Adam's territory. We're now fucking wreaking havoc.
So it's like fuck. So I want to see Claudia.
They're right from the future, maybe.
Who knows? I want to see Claudia in this world to know somehow she is still destined to discover all this shit with the God particle and the time travel, or somehow our Claudia interacts with the Claudia from this, or maybe she can cross over worlds too.
Because all they need, all it takes for crossover is to get their hands on whatever.
On that spherical time machine.
Yeah, like, oh, I gotta use this, and I can go Vini Vini Vici and anywhere pretty much.
Which means that Martha has. That means that the 3 brothers, or that means that I don't know what to call them. I'll call them Scarlet. The Scarlet trio have some kind of similar device to this crossover to worlds.
Well, possibly. We haven't seen crossover in another world yet.
Unless, well, it's weird the way they do the edit where it like kind of zooms in and out like they're transferring into a different world. But they could still just be from our original world. We just never met them in the first 2 seasons.
I think they are from our original world, like you said. I think you caught on to it with the dates. The dates being backwards is the other world, and the dates being the other world.
Yeah, well, that confirms that what world they're in, but it doesn't confirm whether or not they can travel. I guess we'll assume since we haven't seen them in the other world that they're from our original world. We just never met them until now.
Right.
But okay, so as far as that goes, what else is different? Oh yeah, Waller, instead of his eye being missing, his arm missing. So the question is that's because we never really got confirmation that the eye injury was because of the whole shit with him and Boris.
He never told a story, but
he never told a story.
You know, what'd be funny is when we end up getting the story of how he misses his arm, and it's just kind of putting it together in our heads, like, okay, so this played out the same way, except you lost your eye. Kind of like the same thing with Helgi.
Yeah.
You still got your ass beat, but you lost your eye this time instead of your ear.
Exactly. And then in the play where Ariadne, when Martha is like auditioning the play with Ariadne and Killian's her co-star, I remember in the first play, the guy had the black paint around his eyes. This time it's a red streak around one eye. The same eye that Helgi has missing. So I wonder if that's connected somehow.
And it's crazy that Mads is still getting, I mean, that's no different than Mads. That sucks for Mads. It's absolute point.
Yeah. We'll talk about shit that's the same, but so other than that, and then obviously the main thing that's different is Michael doesn't exist, therefore Jonas doesn't exist.
Yep.
So as far as what's the same, Alexander and Eric's dad are still doing dirt as far as hiding the drums.
And Eric's still missing.
Eric's still missing, so there's that. Funny thing is Mikkel technically still lives in Enos's house, even though Enos obviously doesn't adopt him, he ends up still being in that house. So Ulrich, as far as like what's still the same, like we were saying before, Ulrich still fucking cheats.
And
he just picks his different tie. He's still a cop, he still cheats. Katerina seems like she's still the principal at the high school.
She seems like more...
But she seems more like she has Hannah's like manner. She's not like cutthroat. Or like maybe that has to do with her childhood.
Like she still
how
like,
she was as a kid.
Maybe how Ulrich did it, I don't know, but she feels like she's not as... Like she still feels like she's kind of cutthroat, but not as much.
Yeah, when Hannah's like saying, oh, did Ulrich come see you recently? Like, Katerina almost knows like, oh, he cheated on you? Just like he did with me, you get what you deserve.
Yep.
But without anything else, she's pretty much like I don't want to beat your ass, but it's funny that you're having these feelings. I know how you feel. Anyways, bye. So that's just crazy. And then obviously, what's the same as Magnus and Francesca are still hooking up, even though we were also kind of saying Magnus is going through this like emo phase. He kind of reminded me of how Ulrich was when he was a teenager as far as how his room is decorated. Like almost like an anarchist.
Yep.
It's
cool.
It looks like the lead singer of My Chemical Romance.
Shit.
Or like
okay.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Jack White also.
Chris Angel.
Yeah, Chris Angel. Pick your emo black hair dude. But yeah, he definitely has that vibe. But also, another thing that's different is Francesca's deaf and Elizabeth can talk.
Yeah.
So that's just crazy as fuck. And it seems like Francesca's not, I don't know, like, if she still ends up, maybe because Peter never hooks up with Benny, Francesca never goes down that dark path where she starts like drug dealing.
I guess
and shit.
it's funny is they're actually, when we were both saying, I was saying it during the scene, like, oh, which Magnus and Francesca are travelers. They're both travelers, both pairs. Because you would think about it, they just saw Mads' body fall through. if
So
we
they could
assume that
very
Martha
become
is
trapped.
Eve, Martha's probably going to take them with them. They're going to be travelers here.
Yeah, so they're gonna be travelers no matter what. So I guess that's the part that stays the same. So we assume.
So we assume until we see it, but I'm assuming they do.
Yeah, and then obviously the main thing is the same as Apocalypse still happens. We just don't know what. Instead
That
of Adam,
was
we
crazy. I thought that was Claudia. I thought she was going to get in the light and we're going to see the two different color eyes. And when she got the light, I'm like, who the fuck are you?
At first I thought maybe it was Charlotte because of the way her hair was designed. I didn't even like put it together. Like, obviously it's fucking Martha.
Old Martha.
I think this time the reason I didn't get it because they like the way the casting was, they didn't look like Martha would look as an old person.
And I thought it was Claudia. She just looked different because I don't know how many years apart this was.
I saw the bags on the eyes, like perhaps, but
because the way she was also saying, she's like, I was wondering, it was because she almost said the same thing that Claudia would say, like, oh, it's been a while. I waited a long time for this moment.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you, dude. I'm like, how the fuck would she know that Jonas would go to another world? But obviously it's because it's Martha. Duh. But then I'm thinking about it. Obviously, we didn't realize that it was Adam that was like. We didn't realize that Adam was Jonas because Adam didn't look like how Jonas would look like as an old person.
You want to flip your brain upside down? Yeah, let's say Adam in that world didn't know. Let's say we're on the theory that he doesn't know who Martha was, like the other Martha exists, and that what the young Martha is doing in this world, Martha 2.0, what she's doing, what she's thinking is changing, ends up being what she's becoming. Because when the older version sees Jonas, she recognizes him. She recognizes like young Jonas. Like, oh, I know when I saw you when you came and talked to me from the other world and blah blah blah.
And what if what even crazier shit
so
is?
they assume that if she knows Jonas from the other world, right? Because Jonas isn't from her world, then maybe you're right that Adam would know Martha from the other world.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make sense? So that's the only thing I'm thinking. If old Martha, now that we're talking about, knows Jonas, why wouldn't old Adam know Martha?
Well, I guess we were to assume, because we know that Martha meets the stranger, so we were only to assume that Martha knows that the stranger becomes Adam.
But that's again, that's again if that was supposed to play out that way.
Yeah, we don't know if it's different or if that plays out that way, where he goes in 1988 and ages out. So I guess those are some things that we don't know the answer to yet. Fuck, that shit blew me away. Like everything about this episode was top notch. I mean, I really can't get over it. Like as it was happening, I'm just like, I can't believe this is where we're going.
It's crazy when we do like all of our other reactions to shows. They generally like the hour ones will probably be about an hour and a half with intro and outro. The Dark, it's like always a fucking movie. Even if me and Ember will want to, because the episode will end, I'll tell them like, bro, let's watch another one back to back. But we have so much editing to do. And we already know when we watch Dark, it's gonna be like almost like
legit. It's like
intro, outro, and the
like the way this shit goes down. Just so you guys know, is like it's about like 45 minutes to an hour watching the show, and then literally another hour almost of between discussion and research.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much equivalent to watching a whole ass movie every episode. So we appreciate you guys taking the ride with us. But yeah, this episode was incredible. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts. Love this show. Like I said, it literally took my brain and was doing like how you do fucking pancakes in the morning.
And also the prediction came true when we talked about the deja vu thing. How they were going to meet on the train tracks in the other world, and that's why the Martha from our world had a feeling that she felt that way before.
Yeah, she felt weird. She started tearing up because Jonas called her out, and he's like,
you felt like this happened before, hasn't it?
And another reason why I'm going to give this episode, I mean, every episode's going to be Dragon certified, unless they'll have to like shit on the episode, which they're not going to. It's Dark. At this point, I have all faith in Dark. So another theory that I believe is true now, Arch Jonas Stranger in 1888 took Magnus, Bartosz, and everyone back. Like you said, they would have aged out to 1921, so that probably is Bartosz that gets hammer smashed by Noah.
Yeah, I feel like that is, now that confirms that.
I don't think we got the confirmation yet, but I'm just thinking mathematically, they age out, that's older Bartosz. I just want to know that I'm right about that. Dragon certified.
Absolutely, and the question is, who builds the spherical time machine? Because we see wasn't like the very end scene, didn't they go to like the Townhouse's estate?
I think so. Dan Townhouse had a nice ass house where he was at in 1888.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because Stranger was at Townhouse, that's where Martha finds him.
So where's Townhouse though?
Yeah, so that means that wasn't Townhouse obviously, because so that means like it would have been Townhouse's like father or grandfather or something.
He already passed away and he took over the estate and he's like just playing as him. I'm his son.
So time travel has been a part of Townhouse's like lineage for a long ass, like his old, for like hundreds of years.
From the future is, well, like you said, maybe the Townhouse did create it, and it's like one of those things like the future version created it and gives it to the old town.
And it's crazy that like both Jonas and Martha know what it's like to have traveled 130 years in the past.
Martha's like, I created this spear, I just did it better than you, and you created this little black matter, should I just put it all in here and handheld, baby?
Yeah, so I want to know, maybe it's obviously because it's Martha becomes Eve. Is she the one that is like has all experience with building time machines? She's the one that built it.
Yeah, and mine's better anyway, so mine can go between worlds.
Yeah, mine's like a cell phone, travel between worlds and
not just timelines.
Yeah, but other than that, Dragon certified. The show's a masterpiece. Fucking hit it. There you have it, guys. Another one in the books. And real question is, of course, what did you guys think in there in Dry Skull Land? First off, how long did you guys have to wait between season 2 and season 3? And however long of a distance, if it wasn't 24 hours, I commend you because I don't know how you waited that long. I'm assuming it was at least 1 to 2 years.
What were you thinking when you saw this episode?
Yeah, after all that long wait, what were you like when you saw this episode? And again, how are our theories doing so far? Is season 3 the best season of all of them? Let us know down in the comments below. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, join the Dragon Squad, and remember, it doesn't matter if you're up to Fire Squad or the Ice Squad. At the end of the day, when you're a dragon, you're a dragon. That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We are Reaction Dragons. I am Ember, the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier, the Iceborn.
And until next time, we'll see you next time.